Hello, everybody. Wait, can you guys hear me? Give me a second. Hello, hello. All right, so we're good. Sorry, I need to test something. I don't know how loud it is on your guys' end. I'm gonna lower it down, lower the. Can't even speak. Gonna lower the sound just a little bit. So this is really more or less a sort of test stream that I wanted to do for a bit of time. I don't know why that was playing. So yeah, I wanted to do a let's play for quite a while, right? Originally, I actually wanted to do let's plays in the channel for a long period of time, but I decided to really how can I say this? The hell is this shit? It's been a while since I played Full Gold. I think the last time I played it was like I think join the Discord, discover. Sure, you're a boy. Yes, I'm a boy. Yeah, I don't know when was the last time I played. Enter an optional. No. Why would I? Why? If I'm playing off of. Who cares? Yeah, so I was trying to say, yeah, so I wanted to do a let's play for quite a bit of time. Probably since I actually, you know, yes, since I started this channel, right? I never really got around to it, mostly because of just never did, never really had the time. Mostly because I've been so focused on locales and stuff, and I felt like, well, maybe I should branch out just a little bit more. You know what I mean? I think I should sort of finally branch out into other stuff, and so I think it was Crew who was telling me to, why not, why not do some short streams right on YouTube because those are generally very popular, and a lot of the times, a lot of the time when I'm doom scrolling, I do see these streams being very popular with a lot of people. So, I decided why not do it myself. And, you know, there's a lot of games I thought about doing it, but I really wanted to play a lot more of like, let's be fair, Pokemon games will always be popular, even if the newer ones are not the best. Like, I really, really did like Sword and Shield a lot. Like, I always really did. Like, I always enjoyed Sword and Shield. I haven't played Violet. What is it? Violet and Scarlet. I have not played those yet. But I've always enjoyed Pokemon game. I really enjoyed Generation 5 when it first came out. I was probably a big fan of Gen 5. I think another generation I really liked a lot that I think most people didn't like, at least at the time, was like Gen. We're just gonna use mine. We're gonna use R. Hopefully you guys can't hear me typing. Don't worry. I'm probably gonna use my gamepad controller. Um, Sooner or later. I don't know. I'll think about it. But yeah, no. As I was saying, yeah, I really am a big Pokemon fan. I really don't talk about it that much. Um, and I've always enjoyed it. I've always enjoyed Pokemon games. Like, my favorite generation is probably the third generation. Besides the third generation, I would say I think a close second would probably be either the fourth or the fifth generation. Nothing against the second and the first; they're a classic for a reason. But I feel like I played enough of every generation to kind of get a good idea of which is my particular favorite. Um, Gen 6 isn't bad if you want my honest opinion. I just felt that it was like just lackluster. There wasn't a lot to it. It was I know it's not Sunday. It is Tuesday. Now, for the rest of my audience who knows me as a guy who cover locale, am I gonna cover locale on the short stream? Yes, I will. I will still be covering locales. Uh, mostly on. Do you have to turn? I'll probably be covering locales, like if they're like smaller locales, like on TikTok. So probably when we're dealing with Topokichu and all those people, maybe I'll cover them on these shorter streams, where I'll probably keep my bigger stream focused more on like the local live universe and everything. I think that's just fair enough on my end to keep it, um, a buck as it is, because I feel like when I do those streams are a lot more planned now in my head. Where these streams are more like sporadic, and I like, hey, you know what? I feel like playing Pokemon. Let me play Pokemon with a bunch of people watching me, right? Because I have a good feeling a lot of people would like me playing some good old Pokemon. Usually these streams are probably only going to be like an hour and a half at the minimum, right? And if the maximum would be like 2 or 3 hours, I don't really want these to be longer than they need to be. I really don't. Like where the local live subs, those can go anywhere between like 2 hours to even 4 or 5. I used to I think I have 1 or 2 streams that were almost close to 4 hours, 3.5 hours. So to me, I'm just like, let's just keep it like that. Now you may be asking, why are we playing Full Gold and not the other Pokemon ROM games? Because I have not been up to date with the newer Pokemon ROM games. I think besides Full Gold, Clear Crystal, what's another one? And probably Light Platinum are the top 3 big ones I could think of offhand. Yeah, I have not played a Pokemon ROM hack in a long time. I remember when Light Platinum was first completed, and like that was a big thing. I remember when it was still, I think the original translation of it was like either in Spanish or Portuguese. A family of well, not really family, the friend, they're relative of ours. Um, what is it? They are some relative of ours, right? Were their son, right? Was into like Pokemon at the time, and he was really, really part of the Pokemon ROM hack community, like years ago, years ago. So for me personally, kind of getting back into the whole Pokemon ROM hack scene, brought some good memories. I'm trying to think of another Pokemon ROM hack I used to play a lot. I think it's like the 5th generation ones, the what they call, what are they called? Vaulted something and Flame White. I think it was like Vaulted Black and Flame White, something like that. It's it's just a long time since I played. Second. Oh no. Okay, okay. Okay. Where are we at now? Okay, Cinequil. Alright, I'm just trying to figure out something, guys. It's been a time since I played this game. I think if I remember, I actually did complete this game a long time ago. I think because I know for a fact I played Full Gold at least one time, and that was 2 years ago. Oh yeah, I would say it was like 2 years ago. Like 2 years ago, I was really, really into playing. I can't even fast forward it. What the fuck? I was into playing of a lot of like Pokemon ROM hacks games. So what I did was I just went from 1st generation, 2nd generation, 3rd generation, 4th generation. Right? I had a what is it called? I had a 3DS at the time, and a buddy of mine was able to like kind of hack it, right? Hack it, and I was able to, you know what I mean. So through that, I was able to play a lot of like, ROM hacks games that the 3DS can handle at the time. So it was a good time. Good time. I was able to play a lot of old DS games on it before I sold it because I make some pretty bad decisions. Right? I make some pretty bad decisions every so often. Yeah. Again. So oh yeah, before I move on, before I move forward, yeah, if you're wondering why all the Pokemon look way more different than they normally do, I believe the developer said that they redesigned every single Pokemon game. Not every Pokemon. They redesigned every Pokemon from the first and second generation, and I believe the current updates are up to the fourth generation. Somebody can correct me. I know for a fact you can get third generation and I believe fourth generation Pokemon. Someone could correct me, but I'm pretty sure you can get in between. And I know you can get third generation, and I know for a fact you can get fourth generation. So I'm pretty sure you can do that. But I think the important question is how long am I going to be doing these kind of streams? However so often. Again, they may only be an hour, they may only be like an hour and a half. This is kind of a test stream because I wanted to see how this will work out, and I kind of enjoying this. Now, though, again, back at the same about when we're talking about the LCU, that's gonna be more about that. Like, I'm gonna do that the regular way, dual stream that both on YouTube on Kick. But if it's like small gameplay I want to do, then I'll just do it on here. All right, I'll do the small gameplay stuff on here rather than do the LCU stuff. And again, if I do any locals on these type of streams, they're not gonna be that much. They're gonna be very small stuff. Cause that's my bread and butter. It's the LCU and the low. If for anybody who's not subscribed to the channel, I do a lot of the LCU stuff. I cover a lot of the local live stuff. Cover other drama every so often. Every so often, I do cover people like Kirsa or the OCK people because they're interesting people to cover. Sometimes, I give props to those people. Oh, God dang it. Now, the one thing I don't really like about the early part of most Pokemon games is you kind of have to go through this like best quest slog through. Like, I gotta go through to the first hour of pure freaking hell. Oof, crack my neck. I'm a little tired. Now, obviously, cafe is going on right now. There wasn't really much going on in cafe. If anything, if I do stream later on the day, it's more likely gonna be some point in probably. If I do stream these kind of streams, they're gonna probably be around right before 12:30 probably, and if not 12, if not 12:30, or no, either between 11 o'clock or 12 is when I usually would stream these things. If not, I'll do like a nice stream where I'll still continue playing, right? Oh God. Do I not have the fast forward button? Can I not fast forward? Oh my God, I didn't set it up. I did not set it up. Chat, I did not set it up. I am a dum-dum. I am a dum-dum. Now, am I going to play other games? Am I going to play other games of this nature? Probably. They're mostly going to be older games. We may play much more older games. So anything really like GBA stuff. Some SNES. I used to grow up playing a lot of maybe some Minecraft. We'll probably do some Minecraft. Maybe I'll move the Minecraft stuff here because it has been a very long time since I played Minecraft. And I think the last time I played Minecraft was like a couple months ago, and I streamed just a little bit of it. It's been a long time. Maybe I'll do some. Actually, funny enough, I never played Fortnite. I've only played Fortnite maybe once or twice. I'm pretty sure it was like 2 times I ever played Fortnite, and I wasn't even playing the main game. I was just playing. I was like in the main menu, and I was like, this ain't for me. It was like I was at a friend's house. I was playing it there. I was like, okay, I don't get the appeal of Fortnite. I don't get the appeal about most of these games, but maybe I don't have high IQ. Ugh. What the heck? What are we at? What, yes. I really don't. Come on, Professor O. Come on. Can we? I gotta fix the controllers in these shit. All right. Nope. Okay. Okay, I see how that is. Oops. Oopsie daisy. We've been streaming for like 16 minutes. Please get back here now. I'm trying to remember the last time I played the second generation. What was the last time I played the second gen? I think it was like... Oh, ooh, I remember now. I remember now. The last time I played the second generation when was... I think it was like 2 years ago. Yeah, I replayed the second generation 2 years ago. Mostly because I wanted to, because somebody actually did a complete remake. Believe it or not, somebody actually remade Pokemon Light Platinum on the DS. Like, I'm not even kidding you. They took Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver, right? And they remade Light Platinum in that engine. I'm surprised a lot of people don't talk about that, right? Because again, Light Platinum back in my day, like 10 years ago, was like a big deal. Like, I remember it being one of the many ROM hacks that got like completed, right? Because at the time there was a lot of ROM hacks, and most of them just never got completed. So the fact that a lot of them now are completed is the good thing. Like, back then, it was the Wild West. Plus, also you got to deal with the fact that translation was the thing, right? Some of them were in Spanish, some of them were like a European language, some of them were Portuguese. It was a wild time. It was a very wild time, which is again very surprising because nowadays that's not the case anymore. Honestly, growing up, because I grew up pretty poor for the most part, so I was very much raised in playing these type of games to pass the time, right? I didn't I didn't play Call of Duty when I was young, right? I didn't like I played it, but I never played it like most people, right? You know, for some weird reason, my mom never understood like subscriptions like that, so I never really cared that much thinking about it now. But I remember, most people were playing the newer games, so like it'd be Halo or Call of Duty, stuff like that. I never had that luxury. I never had that kind of luxury. It was mostly me playing, um, you know, older SNES games, playing like. So I was like probably playing Wait, is it a fighting type? Yeah, it is a fighting type. Because we're ice. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, because I used to play a lot of older, much more older games, like 8-bit, 16 era games. That's what I grew up with. Because at the time I learned about emulation, right? So I don't know if we're still allowed to talk about emulation on YouTube. I remember that was a big no-no years ago, but I guess everything is like free speech nowadays, whatever. Um, but we used to play a lot of I used to play a lot of emulation. So because of that, I was just raised on that kind of stuff. I was raised on that, older stuff, like, playing like Final Fantasy 2 or Final Fantasy 4. That's what, it was known, right? Or Final Fantasy 3 or Final Fantasy 6, right? I used to play stuff like that. So I grew up like that. I didn't really grew up with newer, better games. Hell, like, we really didn't have newer consoles. I never grew up with like the PS4, right? We had an Xbox 360. I think the only games we had on it were like GTA games, funny enough. So we really didn't have much growing up as a kid. Then we start our journey. we grew up with that kind of stuff, right? We didn't have that kind of luxury. Did you? I do not know his name. Uh, I don't. Yeah, I was gonna call him Silver. Sure, why not? But yeah, we didn't grow up with that kind of stuff. We never really did. Like I just never grew up with the newer stuff. If I talk to you. Okay, it's mystery eggs. Okay, yeah, give him the mystery egg. Yeah, and now as an adult, like now I don't even have a console. Like I had the Switch for a while, but I had to sell that because money was tight at one point. Like money was very tight like 2 years ago or something, and so I had to sell it because I needed money. And ever since after that, I was like, well, I never really had a console after that. That was like the last time I had like anything new. And after that, I mostly focus on PC gaming. So things like Cyberpunk, things like older strategy game like the Dawn of War series of games. What's one of these days I probably will do a live. We may or may not do a session of Dawn of War. I do know I want to do StarCraft. I really, really, really want to do some StarCraft gameplay. Cause that, when I say this much, StarCraft was my childhood game. Like I don't know. No, I know how to catch Pokemon. I played enough of these over the years to know that I know how to play Pokemon games. I know how to catch a Pokemon. Watch me lose, right? All right, do we got some Pokeballs, right? What can we catch? I'm probably gonna play some of this game off stream just so we have like decent levels, some decent Pokemon. Alright, come on, 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 come on. There we go. Yeah, almost been 30 minutes since I started streaming. Yeah, yeah. I was saying before about Cafe. I was watching a bit of Cafe, and it was the same monotonous stuff that Cafe is known for. They're under trouble. They're under shit. There's a worst rating show in the LCU. I'm just like, all right, I'm gonna go start streaming for a bit to keep my mind occupied. Cause I was gonna take a quick nap. Um, cause I'm a little tired. Cause I've been up for a little bit of time. But I was like, let me just stream for like an hour, test this shit out, and see if I enjoy it or not. And it looks like I am enjoying it. It's enough because I am streaming this to you guys. I've never had a Hoopa. I never had a Hoopa. You know what? I've never once raised a Hoopa. Am I gonna raise an Hoopa? We will see. We will see right now. No, that's not what I'm trying to do. Is it even grass? Oh shit, I almost dropped my phone. Is it gonna even be a grass type? I'm pretty sure it won't be a grass type. I will not give you a nickname. I do not like giving Pokemon a nickname. What are your stats? What are you? Are you still grass? Grass and ground. And you know what? Let's give it a shot. Better than nothing, I guess. Because I believe Hoopa would be grass and flying once in the ball, but I don't. Oh, it's really Wings of Redemption is live right now. Poor old Wingo. Maybe we're lucky. Maybe he will come back to the LCU and save everybody. Because, right now, currently the LCU is in a complete shit show. Which, what do you expect? after losing 2 hosts within a span of like less than a month. Oh, crazy. That's really. Does Hoopa even have any good moves? I wasted a fucking Pokeball on this shit. I can't even escape. Why even give me a Pokemon that... Never mind. Never mind. I have been disappointed once again. Chad, I have been disappointed. I have been the most disappointed man all day. It's really that out of actually thinking about it now. I don't want you, Hoopas. Get the heck out of here. You don't have any move for me to use. I'm not gonna switch. I hate early Pokemon games so much. Okay. No. No, I cannot. Okay. I thought I can get away from him. Because you know Hoopa doesn't have a move, so I can't even use Hoopa. Thanks, Nintendo. Thanks, guys who made the ROM hack. You probably could have just done that one thing, like, let's give him Tackle. And I used Tackle. Yeah. Ooh, yawning. Yawning really good. Trying to see. No. My first rule of thumb when it's coming to Pokemon games, I like using the starter for quite a bit until I get a good Pokemon that I find that is decent. But probably it won't be until we give him a Reap. Okay, come on. Can we even get a good Pokemon early on? That isn't a Pidgey? Or a Hoo-Hoo? Nope. Nope. Damn it! Please let me out of these battles. Let me out of this shit. Venonat. Venonat. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, look, a little ladybug. Come on. Oop, I'm gonna drop my phone. Did it froze? I was gonna say, the game froze if my PC just froze on me. I'm like, what? Oh, crap. Oh, well, who cares? Just like in real life. I don't really spend a lot unless I have to. When I do, I spend way more than I need to. Can we move on? Are we done with all the Pidgeys? Alright, alright, alright. Damn it. Alright, here we are. Can I really? Nope. 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 Wait, can I? Yes, I can. It's called maneuvering. God dang it. Just another round of Pidgeys. Alright, are we here? Are we here? Are we finally here? God. I may drink coffee. I may take a nap after this. Don't know why I've been so tired lately. Like actually tired, like genuinely tired. I mean, the weather around where I live has dropped big time. It was like, nope. I believe the weather around my area, my why was I about to say in Spanish? Yeah, the weather. Goddamn, the climate around where I live has dropped. So like, it would normally warm like the last couple days. It was like 60s and 70s, even 80s, and now it's like 40s and 50s, and I'm like, I love spring where I live. You know, it's warm when it needs to be and cold all the time. Can we stop getting Pidgeys? Good lord, I don't want Pidgeys anymore. I'm gonna cry my. Oh yes, more Pidgeys. More Pidgeys. That's all I need. More Pidgeys. Bellsprout. You know what? Let's do it. Let's grab a Bellsprout. Yeah, why does his wheel look like the black sun? Probably shouldn't be saying that online, thinking about that now. Oof. Oof. Not very effective. Oh, look, it's frozen. Alright, let's see if we can find a Mareep. Because I forgot how I built. Like, the first time I played the game, I think I went through all the Pokemons and kind of decided which Pokemon I wanted for my team. Generally, anytime I play a new Pokemon game, what I like to do is look at the catalog of Pokemon we can get, and I just kind of mentally decide which one I'm going to pick right off the bat. This time around, we're just going to go up vibes. Well, then again, how I pick my Pokemon is that actually. Never mind. Never mind, chat. Can I get him a Mareep? What are the man? Okay, no. I'm pretty sure I won't be able to get him a Mareep. Maybe if I'm lucky. Maybe we'll get one. Okay, we are not gonna get him a Mareep. Or unless I can't find him a Mareep. Oh no, it's all the way down there. Never mind. Alright, so we got a Bellsprout. Guess we're gonna have to work with that. Alright, so what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? We're gonna do this. We're gonna move some Pokemon around. We're gonna have this one up here. And then we're going to Pokemon. Well, not a Pokemon, a Poke Sensor. And we're gonna heal to Farouk. Actually, we're gonna end the stream right here. I gotta go to